Alright. Welcome everybody. Welcome back to Blaugrana Planet, and today we are gonna be talking about the drama. Because Barcelona hasn't started well in this preseason, losing the preseason opener against Arsenal 5-3, and Xavi has some doubts regarding the current squad. Barcelona are gonna have to make a last effort in order to reinforce the squad, which is pretty good. But at the moment, guys, we need to work on it, and that's the goal that Xavi has between his hands. Because honestly, if you guys saw the game, I saw pretty much most of it. I think we had a good start, but certainly the defense wasn't quite there, and Barcelona are in trouble in regards of the right back, guys. The right back is the main position that we need to reinforce. Serginho Dest, Sergi Roberto are clearly not good options for us to be good with. We have a good defense, impressive defense, left back really well covered by Alejandro Balde. Unfortunate that Marcos Alonso didn't have his best game yesterday, but I think the center backs are pretty clear, and we are pretty comfy with the center backs that we have, including Íñigo Martínez, who didn't have the chance to debut, but I'm sure that he will be doing so very, very soon. In regards of Gundogan, Oriol Romeu, they did their debut. I don't think there was the best debut. I think they were pretty lost, to be honest. But it's their first game in the preseason, and I think that we should give them a chance. Of course, you cannot blame these guys for coming, just arriving, and you cannot blame them. Gundogan is one of the best midfielders in the world, and Oriol Romeu is top quality. He's top quality, not the best in the world, but top quality. And he knows La Liga, and he knows the Barça style. So I'm not worried, but I am really worried about the right back, guys. The right back. If it's one of the positions, that I would want to cover, it's the right back. And we're going to talk about it in just a second, but looking on the forward positions, I think Ansu Fati, guys. Ansu Fati, just the minutes that he came on, I think that he came on with a different flair. I'm smelling something. I knock on wood, guys. I knock on wood, because certainly I really want to see Ansu Fati explode. This is the season of Ansu Fati? Maybe. I saw some good bits, over here. Abde, impressive. From his return to Osasuna, I think that Abde could be a surprise. I'm looking forward to Abde staying in Football Club Barcelona, because I trust on the player, and if we end up selling the player, man, oh boy, we can get 30-40 million for the player. If we sell him for less, I think it's a big mistake. This guy is very talented, and he has the flair, and there's not many players like Abde in the market right now. Therefore, careful. We should take care of Abde, and for me, he should get a chance in one season in Football Club Barcelona. On the other side, I think that Rafinha, Lewandowski's, I think that they're still in good shape. I think that Dembele was also in good shape, despite being the first game of the season. But again, the right back position, I'm really worried. Serginho Dest. Xavi is giving a chance to Serginho Dest, but I am not trusting Serginho Dest at all. I don't see it. I saw Araujo yesterday covering Serginho Dest. I'm talking about yesterday, and it was today. It wasn't even 24 hours ago, but it feels like yesterday. Araujo was covering Serginho Dest the whole time. He was covering his position. Serginho Dest was doing nothing, and I'm really worried, because the substitution is Sergi Roberto, and we know Sergi Roberto, the new captain of the new first captain, but man, this guy, nothing. So what is the option? The option is Ivan Fresneda, guys. Yet again, the player from Valladolid, a very young player, not much experience in La Liga, but careful. I think that he could be a surprise. Barcelona don't have budget. We don't have tremendous budget. We cannot spend millions and millions and billions on a right back. Of course, Xavi wants an experienced player, and we're looking at Cancelo, but the loan deal from Cancelo with a possible buy option is going to cost us an arm and a leg and half of the leg, and half of the other leg, you know what I mean? Therefore, Barcelona need to look for potential future talented, performance-ready options. And I think Ivan Fresneda is not a player that can play you a final of the Champions League, but I think that he has the level to get started and maybe rotation with Sergi Roberto for the first few games, first half of the season, and the second season if he consolidates, oh boy, Alejandro Balde and Ivan Fresneda on each of the sides, I think we're set. But we would still need to be working on a right back, because we need two proper right backs. And careful, we would need another left back, because Marcos Alonso, not too good in my opinion. But I think Ivan Fresneda can do the cut, guys. I think that Ivan Fresneda can do the cut. At the moment, we still need to wait for departures. Of course, Mr. Lenglet, Sergio Dest, I think he needs to depart. Maybe Eric Garcia too. All of this in the defense. And we need new additions. And thank God that Mr. Joan Laporta has managed to close the deal of the Barça studios. So we pulled another lever, agreed with Tebas. Surprising, agreed with Tebas. Therefore, guys, things are looking good for Football Club Barcelona. I think that despite the loss, despite the drama of losing the first pre-season game, which is pretty much worthless, and taking into account that Arsenal had played already 2 pre-season games, and they have a very important game against Manchester City. I think it's one of these British Cups I forgot the name of, and they have the game just around the corner. That's why they were way better than us, because they're more in shape, they're more prepared, they're more motivated. For us, it was the first game. We came out literally half sick because we had this gastroenteritis literally 2 days ago. There we got food poisoning. I don't know what happened in the hotel. Maybe it was Florentino Perez sending some bacteria. Who knows? Who knows? Anyways, guys, thank you everybody for joining. Make sure to smash the likes, subscribe if you haven't done so already. And as always, say, Visca Barça, Visca Catalunya, and see you in the next video. Vamos!